A few years ago we were asked, is the tie over regarding a Dundee United European game? Well, after this leg, is the tie alive? Welcome back to Fog Football. Rapid Vienna 2, Dundee United 2. What a week for the Scottish coefficient. What a night. What a result away in Vienna.
Yeah, not only are we asking the question, is the tie alive? I think we can ask a different question. Are Dundee United now favourites in the tie? Now, yeah, they might be the inferior team, but they've now got home advantage. They've got Tannadice, and things are level. I mean, it would be great if the away goal was still taken into consideration. That would be phenomenal. Give them an even better chance. It's not. But here, I think Dundee United would have taken a narrow loss going back to Tannadice. So for me, with this 2-2 draw, I think you can make a case that they're actually favourites.
I think you can make that case. I mean, yeah, we're Rapid Vienna, the better team on the night. Yes, but that's what everyone expected. I mean, honestly, I predicted a 2-0 win, the Rapid Vienna. I didn't really see Dundee United getting anything. I thought the tie would still be alive at 2-0, but as you pointed out, they're taking it back to Tannadice. And if they beat said Alkmaar all those years ago, 1-0...
No, make no mistake about it. Even if Dundee United win at Tannadice, the likelihood is that Rapid Vienna will probably still be the better team and create the more chances. So I don't think anyone's expecting United to create more or be more dominant over 90 minutes, over 180 minutes. It's all about just taking your chances when they come.
And they did.
And I think they can do it again. Why not?
No, absolutely. But obviously the game begun at 8 o'clock. BBC Scotland. The even start, I thought, for both sides. Rapid Vienna tried to get a bit of dominance early on, and then there was a nasty injury to Papoy. Had to get stretchered off. It was weird though. I mean, what was it one of the commentators said? I don't know if it was Steve Cowan on commentary, but that guy just leaves a bad smell everywhere he goes. I think it was him, right? But he turned around and said,
could be worse, could be Michael Stewart.
What did he say? He turned around and said something along the lines of, it's never good when you see the stretcher. Well, no shit, you know what I mean? It's like, I've never seen them whip out a stretcher when they can play on, for example.
Yeah, normally when there's a stretcher, it means it's the end of the game.
Aye, and it
Some
was the
people
end
have
of
seen
the
it
game.
stretchered off and it's just the end.
Aye, apparently Dolchek came on. Dundee United had a ball whipped across the deck, right to Waters. I tell you what, right, see BBC Sport, they do not update their stats. They're telling you, look, Hibs defeated Partizan Belgrade, right, 2-0. 100% possession to their 50. Now, for those that are even shite at math, you can figure out that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, look, there's flashing lights outside. There's an ambulance. That doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good, but
it's never good when they bring out the ambulance.
Ain't indeed, but
I mean, what kind of logic's that?
No, it's crap, but yeah, fair play to Hibs. That's later down the road, but yeah, they need to sort their stats out. Pretending that in that game there was only 2 shots and Hibs had 100% possession is just ridiculous, man. It's a bit cheap from BBC Sport. But anyway, ball flashed across the deck, 6-yard box. Waters just has to make a move for it, man. He doesn't. He just stands there. Now, to be fair, he will get a goal soon, but at this level, if Dundee United, right, are whipping an absolute beastie of ball across the 6-yard box, someone has to gamble. They're not going to be given those opportunities all too often. And then what happens is Rapid Vienna pretty much immediately go up the pitch. And the guy who scored the goal was Big Dal, not Roald Dahl. It was just Dal himself, and he puts it into the back of the net. I mean, it's a wee bit lucky in the end. It's a tap-in, but overall, it's pretty poor defending from Dundee United. The ball just hangs in the air for a lifetime. The guy gets it in the 6-yard box. First touch, boom, into the back of the net. Really should be doing better. Savald then had a shot that was blocked, but then Dundee United, they score a tap-in of their own. Waters gets on it. I tell you what, I thought Sapsford was really good against Falkirk, and he was really good again tonight. Yeah, he was good against Unastrazen as well. He does some good work doing that left hand side, cuts in, looks for his man, finds Waters, he makes it 1 each, and that takes us almost, folks, to half time, because Rapid Vienna do get a goal. Their captain Saidi scores here, and again it's quite similar to I thought the other 2 goals were just pure defending for Dundee United, but here, when you're getting pummeled to a degree, it's almost like conceding 2 goals as a given, isn't it?
Oh no, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they did well. They did well only to concede 2. Could have been more. I mean, we did actually have a 3rd goal on the night that didn't count, thankfully. But I felt like Rapid Vienna, I mean, they got They seem to get their goals at the right time, even though their third one didn't count. Got what the...
Rightfully offside, by the way.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm glad there's VAR.
I think the ref got it anyway. So
I think in recent seasons there hasn't been VAR in these Conference League games. In the qualifiers.
Some do, some don't, which...
I'm pretty sure they all have it now.
Yeah, but they used to.
I think last year there was some games, at least in the qualifiers, that didn't have it. Might have been some league phases as well.
Thoughts on Sapsford, though? I think he's pretty good.
Well, I mean, so far he's been the answer to Sam Dalby, hasn't he? I mean, I thought Dundee United would struggle, but they look like they've found an answer to their striking issues.
He's different to Sam Dalby. He's agile. He's got a bit of pace, a bit of trickery.
It's a shame they can't find some Scottish players though.
You say that, but I mean, honestly, what would you rather if you're a Dundee United fan? Field this team and draw 2 each against Rapid Vienna, or field 11 Scottish players and get beat?
Hold on, I don't think that's I don't think the reason they got a draw is because there was no Scottish players in the team.
Aye, but I don't think anybody's going to be complaining.
I think it's a bad look, like when you're fielding.
Well, what about the coefficient? Would you rather them field a load more if it meant they lost?
No, but you're
ideal world, right? Ideal world, they'd field 11 guys, and they'd be great. But that's the ideal world, you know what I mean? They've picked up a good result here, but we go into the second half. Sapsford has a shot block. Rapid Vienna then have a shot that gets like tipped onto the crossbar by Kukurenko. That's a hard name to say, Kukurenko, but he tips it onto the bar, and then what happens is Sapsford. I think it was him. He tries to pull the trigger, but I believe Savitkovic just managed to get the ball. I mean, it was probably the quickest VAR check you'll ever see in your puff. But then, ball played forward, got some good play up front between Sapsford and Waters. He flicks it around for Sapsford, who just hits it pretty much as early as he can hit it. It catches their goalkeeper off guard. He can't quite get down to the bottom left-hand corner. His name's Heldy, and he held his line here a wee bit better because he's caught out of position, and Sapsford makes it 2 each. And you know what? As much as I thought Rapid Vienna could have very easily won this game, Dundee United for me were worth a point. They were deadly on the counter. This wasn't just a snatch and grab.
Well, until Ferry went on the counter late on, like. We're pretty deadly.
That was a bit pish for Ferry because you know what, man, the guy.
I mean, it looked like Dundee United were breaking with literally their entire team going forward, and Ferry on the left gets it when there was more options on the right, and I mean he doesn't even get a cross or anything into the box. Literally runs into the defender and loses it. Like the one thing you can't do.
He didn't even really run into the defender though. He kind of just lost the ball, didn't he? The ball just fell out of his possession.
Yeah, but you're thinking, right, either look for a pass, look for a cross, take a shot, take it down to the corner flag, do something. Don't just give away possession the way he did. It was piss poor.
I don't know what the fuck's come on after the game here, but I think there should be a steward's inquiry into it anyway. No steward's inquiry into their third goal because it was offside. I mean, it was pretty poor for the goal, if we're being honest. I mean, he was smashing the ground, but thankfully it was given as offside. They managed to hang on, 2 each in the end. Tell you what, man, I don't think you could have dreamed of a better week. Rangers absolutely destroy Victoria Pilsen. Hibs are basically through for me, and Dundee United have got a great chance of going through.
Yeah, no, listen, 2-0 for Hibs away from home. Couldn't ask for much more. Probably a bit similar to Rangers' first game against Panathinaikos, albeit Rangers had the home tie first. And I wouldn't say it's over though.
No, it's not over. It's not over.
You look at Rangers Panathinaikos on an all night. If they took their chances, could have turned that around in the second leg. So who's to say that if Partizan Belgrade, if they're not clinical, who's to say they can't turn it around? If Partizan get the first goal on Easter Road, then if the game is just like Panathinaikos got the first goal, the game's back.
If Hibs replicate what they did against Midtjylland at Easter Road, they'll go through.
Well, I think Midtjylland are better than Partizan, so listen, Hibs should be through, but I wouldn't be shocked if Partizan turned it around.
No, but I tell you, I mean, I went through percentages, right, about teams going through.
Listen, we've seen Scottish teams get humped a lot over the years.
Yeah, but
let's not pretend that there's not a bad result capable.
Absolutely, but tell you what, folks, I'm beginning to get a wee bit confident we're going to have more than 3 teams.
No, I hope so.
Well, I made a prediction, right?
Who the Hibs get in the playoffs? Did you say Larnaca?
Larnaca or Legia Warsaw. But Larnaca are a bit shite. I'd say Partizan Belgrade are better.
And Dundee United?
I can't remember who Dundee United get. That's for the review show. We'll talk about it then. But my point is, I made a prediction saying every team will end up in a competition lower. Now, albeit Hibs are in a competition lower, but looking at the actual draws...
Is the competition that Dundee United are going to be in lower just no competition?
No, non-existent.
So you're still on for your prediction then?
Aye, technically.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I look at who Celtic got. Rangers, albeit Salzburg, Bruges are good, but I mean, it could have been much worse. Aberdeen have got given a gift.
Could it have? I think people would say Club Bruges were the toughest team you could have got there.
No, Benfica.
You think?
I'd say so.
Over recent years?
Yeah, I'd say Benfica.
What were Benfica doing, and where did they finish in the Champions League last year?
I don't know.
Was it higher?
They might not even been in it. I just think Benfica are better than Club Bruges. But Rangers had a good record against Benfica. But anyway, we'll look at all that later.
I don't know. I think in the last couple of years, people would say put Club Brugge above Benfica.
Maybe close enough. But I mean, you naturally think of Benfica being better than Club Brugge.
Well, Celtic's draw against Club Brugge got talked up as if it was like an amazing result.
Well, Rangers drew with Benfica loads,
which would suggest that Club Brugge are good, or maybe
no, but you can be good without being better than Benfica, though.
Oh, that's true. We'll see.
Anyway, though, this was good. This was great, folks. I didn't see this coming. I thought they'd lose. What did you predict?
2-1 Rapid Vienna.
Yeah, so we both said Rapid Vienna would win. Honestly, yeah, like to wrap it up, could not have asked. I mean, obviously they could have scored, right, made it 3-2, but we're being realistic here. Honestly,
would have took 2-1. So happy to take 2-2.
Look at the coefficient so far, right? Dundee United 2 wins, Rangers 2 wins and a draw, Hibs a draw, 2 draws and a win, and they were so close to going through. Like, realistically, what else can you ask for?
I know.
It's the season we need points on we need the coefficient cup.
We'll check it, because I was convinced that Hibernian should have 2 draws on the table, but I'm pretty sure I've seen a statistic counting the draw as a defeat because it went to extra time. But I don't think that's true though. I think
either or.
I think they should still pick up points for the draw, but we'll check that out in the review.
I'm pretty sure when we looked at it, it was alright.
I think it should be alright, but maybe the other table I seen was just wrong. But
okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, they didn't lose the game, they drew it, so therefore they should pick up 500 0.5 coefficient points.
Aye.
It's irrelevant what happened in extra time.
I agree. Anyway, guys, it's not irrelevant what happened here in the 90 because Dundee United picked up a crucial draw.